and Jeffrey and Jaren as a songwriter. I reckon that's a great song. That's a great one, especially Tom and Jeffrey for writing with Jaren and, you know, keeping him off the streets, because that's obviously a help for society. Thank you guys very much, and I'll see you soon.
It's just a whiskey glass if you ain't making it toast. Lift your tear-filled eyes up to the sky. You're coming home, you've been gone so long. Tonight we're gonna raise one.
Raise them up. You got a voice, you got a choice. Go make some noise. Don't ever.
Do you tend to hold back and let the other person come out, or are you all just throwing ideas left and right?
This particular one, Jaren called me up about 2 hours before it happened, and I showed up about a half hour late. So that kind of
is that
typical Steele there. I just wanted to get these two guys, like they had never really met each other or hung out except for a BMI dinner like 115 years ago.
Yeah.
And so it was basically just me stroking my own ego to see if I could get Jeffrey Steele and Tom Douglas in the room at the same time. And I'd had that title written in my phone for, that's what songwriters do. There's just thousands of titles, and most of them are terrible, and one or two are really good. And I knew I wanted it to be more about life, the things you do in life and where you go in life, rather than a jacked up pickup truck. And we could throw that line in there if you want to, but you know what I mean? It's like, I wanted it to be more than that. And is really wild, because writing with these two guys, it's your strengths. Sometimes you get in a room with somebody and you're like, oh God, this guy doesn't know I'm good at this, or that guy's not listening, or I'm not listening. You don't capitalize on your strengths. And these two guys, I mean, it's like three ninjas sitting in a room discussing, how you're gonna kill a guy, and it's pretty easy if you got three ninjas in a room. You know what I mean? So.
What was the question?
How John Figure is feeling, playing it live and stuff. You could address kind of the feeling you get from the song.
Yeah. In some ways, I think these songs probably do have they have a thing about them that feels family, communal, in nature. So whatever is in them, the spirit, I guess. Probably none. I mean, really, I don't. When when I get in the studio, I don't think about anything other than what we're doing and what I'm trying to do, and flow and create and keep pushing, sort of thing. And I guess I don't think about any of that. It probably affects more live what I do, more so than being in the studio. But that's an intimidating thing, and I have so much empathy for them when they come in and they sing. I mean, we're standing behind a desk, we're sitting behind a desk, and they walk into this kind of cold, sterile room. There's no audience, there's no band, they have no microphone, they often have no instrument, and they just have to cold sing in front of us. I mean, it's probably the most, I can't think of a more, unless they were naked, I can't think of a more awkward way to sing in front of somebody.
It's a damn nightmare what you just described.
Well, I was just thinking Harry naked is not a good thing, but that's really a pretty tough environment to shine, and so the ones who do come in and sort of feel like they're just really born to be there and effortless, that resonates with me. It's a thing that I guess I love most when I go and see a performer on stage. They're the ones that you can just tell they're not an act, they're an artist. It's a beautiful journey, and I'm glad we're on it together. However long it goes for, I'm glad we're on it, still on it, get to come to these events and give thanks for all the blessings we have. And I want to thank my wife, who's in London right now. I was just there last night, Monday night, for the premiere of her play, and it was a huge honor. For the first time in my life, I got to sit in the audience and watch my wife on stage. You know, it's a phenomenal feeling. I've known her for 10 years. I don't know why I'm saying all this. I've known her for 10 years, and I've never seen her on stage. And it was a surreal feeling because she hasn't done a play in 17 years. And I got to sit in the audience and be a part of this experience that's just been extraordinary, and the reviews have been extraordinary, and rightly so, and it touches me so deeply to be able to watch that for her. I just love her so much, and I know she wishes she could be here today, so I want to send my love and thanks for her as well, and everything she does in supporting me and believing in what I do. She hears all these songs, you know, and this was one of those songs that she heard and she loved it immediately. She goes, I like the line about when the babies come. Is singing along, and it's the most beautiful thing, because I think it's why I do what I do. I want to make a connection. I want everybody to feel a part of something and just come together as one and not be separate over any issues or anything. Just be as one in one moment. If we can all just collectively agree on one thing for 3 minutes, then it's a beautiful thing. So thank you.
Raise 'em up.